Hello and welcome to another Saturday beginner workout. We're going into week 11 or finishing up week 11. So we got one more week of our personal best program where this originated from. I'll be handling one more weekend workout with this after this one. So Mobilize Stretch Activate is our workout today. So we'll get started with a bit of a warm up. If you can find a wall. We're going to do some leg swings. So forward and back. Good. Switching ways. Good. Next, we'll do agility skater. So you're going to go side to side, back and forth, getting our heart rates up a bit. Good. Next, we're going to be on the ground, on our stomachs, and we're going to do something called a scorpion. So you're going to have T position, leg come up towards opposite arm, then switch sides. So back and forth. Good. And we can get up. And next we're going to do hop around the box. So you're going to jump around a box. So you're going to jump to the side, jump forward, jump to the side, jump back. Side, forward, side, back. Side, forward, side, back. Keep it up. Go at your own pace. Don't have to jump big distances here. We can make it nice and quick too if you really want to get your heart rate up and going. Next one, we're going to do Cobra to Child's Pose. So Cobra being on the mat, extending through our backs, and then dropping into Child's Pose, forward head to the mat, butt into the heels, and then just coming back forward into Cobra. And one more time into Child's Pose. Good. And we'll finish off with a punch combination. So we're going to go jab, cross, hook. Jab, cross, hook. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Switching sides. So jab, cross, hook. 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 Oh, jab, cross, hook. And after a little bit of fun like that, let's get right into our workout. So we're going to start with leg swings again. So we're going to mobilize our hips. And switch sides. Relax for a second. We're going to do a quad stretch next. So if you need something to hold on to, you can. I'm going to come closer to the camera here just so you can kind of see me. And so grabbing my foot, pulling it in, standing nice and tall. And shake out, switch sides. And relax. And last one's going to be a step up with a knee drive. So with this one, you're going to need a step or a stair. And you're going to step, drive the knee, then come back down. Step, drive the knee, come back down. So go at a pace that works for you. If I'm going too fast, slow down, and let's switch legs. So my left is stepping on and I'm driving with my right. Trying to stay as balanced as I can. I'm using a Bosu ball, so I'm a little unstable, and relax. So that's round one. We're going to do 2 more rounds of this. So we'll start with the leg swings in 3, 2, 1. So let's open up those hips. So mobilize, stretch, activate. Much more gentle workout than some of the other ones that we do, switching sides. So it's a good kind of recovery workout for most people. Good one just to get away from the desk if you need that and relax, or get up off the couch, or for people that are really just starting off at the beginner stages. And quad stretch next. So I'm going to show you a side profile. So from the side view, this is what it looks like. So I'm nice and tall. My legs are together. I'm squeezing my glutes. Switching sides. And that just gives that extra little bit of a stretch down the front of my leg here. And relax, and we'll go into our next round of the step ups with a knee drive. So I'll show you a side profile here this time, just so you can get a different view. So step, drive with the knee. Step, drive with the knee. So when I'm doing this, I'm trying to get my knee just above parallel to the ground, and I want my toe pointed towards my shin. And switch sides. So don't try and drop down. I want you to pull up. So it's like when you're running, you really want your toe to come up. And I don't want to lean back either. And relax. So we got one more round of this. Starting with our leg swings. And go. Let's go to your ability. Hopefully by round 3, the hips are loosening up a bit so you can go with a bit of a more exaggerated motion if you're feeling it, switching sides. If not, just stay within your range. So you see I'm kind of kicking quite a bit more, but making sure that my motion is front to back, and relax. Quad stretch for round 3 again. So grabbing your foot, finding a place to balance if you need it, standing tall like I am, and just breathe. Good, switching sides. So the mobility or mobilize exercise, the leg swings, is just to get blood flowing. This one now to elongate the muscles. And then relax. And then the third one, so the step ups, that's to use the muscles. So you get the blood flowing, you stretch them out, now we use them. So let's get going. So you see, driving my knee, staying balanced and control, getting a good contraction through my core as I do this, and switching legs. Not everyone's going to be perfect, but I try and replicate as much as I can, just like a golf swing. And relax. So that's your first group. We're going to move on to our world's greatest stretch. So you're going to need to be on the mat, half kneel position, hands on the inside, and then we're just going to open and close. Open, close, open, close, open, close, open, close, switching legs, and opening on the opposite side. You'll probably notice one side is tighter than the other. This side for me is much tighter than the opposite side. I have a much harder time with it. and relax. T-spine rotations are next. So I'm just going to move my mat over here. So starting in a T position, bend the right knee over top, grab with the left hand, pull towards, look towards your right shoulder. Hold and breathe. And untwist. Left knee bent over top, grab with your right hand, look towards your left shoulder. And relax. And last one we're going to do, so our activate is a low side plank with a lateral raise. So we're going to get in a low side plank position. I'll show you from the side actually. And then we're just going to lift our arm up. So if you can do it from this position, you can't do it. We only have 5 seconds left and then we'll be switching sides. And switch sides. And I'll show you a modification in round 2. Keep it up. Power through. Lateral raises or low plank or side planks are really hard on from the low position. So we're going to get back into the world's greatest stretch here. So hands on the inside, opening and closing. Opening, closing. Go at your own pace. You don't want to do this too quick. You actually want to be kind of slow and smooth. And switching sides. Good. On your backs. Bend your right knee. Come over top. Grab with the left hand. Pull towards. Look towards your right shoulder. And just breathe. Switching sides. Left over top. Grab with your right hand. Look towards your left shoulder now. And relax. And we're going to do side plank again. So I'm going to show you a modified posture here. So for this one, we're going to have the bottom leg on the ground, top leg up, and we're just going to lift from there. So my hips are off the ground, and I'm still doing my arm raises, basically just to distract myself. And switching sides. It's the same thing. Leg stays down, top leg comes up. Doing my arm raises. And relax. And now we'll go back into the world's greatest stretch for round 3 of these. So hands on the inside, and then we're going to open up and close. Open up and close. Open, close. Open, close. Switching sides, same thing. Open, close, open, close, open, close, open, close, and relax. T-spine rotation is next, so on our backs, T position, bending the right knee, coming over top, grabbing with the left, pulling towards the ground, looking towards your right shoulder. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Nice and deep, nice and control. Switching sides. Looking towards your left shoulder. Pulling that left knee towards the ground with your right hand. And relax. And we'll go into side planks for round 3 here. So I'm going to show another modification. So something in between. So our legs are going to be both up. But this time I'm going to stack one leg in front of the other while I do my lateral raises. So this just adds a little bit of stability, makes it a little bit easier on the obliques, your core muscles, switching sides. So a lot of people find this is about an appropriate level for them. Good. And one more, and relax. And we'll move right into group 3. So we're going to start with arm circles. Standing position, palms down, slowly open up, making your circles until you get to whatever your full rotation is for you. Good. Palms up. Let's go in reverse now. Good. Slowly get bigger till you get to your full rotations here. Good. And we're going to go into downward dog next. So we're going to start on the ground in a push-up position. Then we're going to hike our hips up and back until we create an upside down V. And we're just going to hang out here. If you find this really tough, try and bend your knees a bit. And so you can get a bit more of a flat back like I'm getting there at the expense of my hamstrings and calves, which are really tight. And relax. Last one, we're going to need a chair or something to do a dip on. So I'm going to grab my chair here, and we're going to do a straight leg, single leg dip. So you're going to have one leg floating off the ground here, and then you're going to do a dip like this. So just go as deep as you're able to. And halfway, we're going to switch legs. So this is pretty advanced. Might be really tough on people. You can just kind of hold the posture if you want to. And relax. So back into our arm circles for round 2. I'm just going to put the chair to the side here. So arm circles. Now that we've worked our triceps a good amount, a little bit of movement through our arms is generally pretty welcomed. And opposite sides. So palms up now. Switching directions. Like I'm doing a backstroke. Good. Downward dog is going to be next. Find yourself onto your mat, starting in that push-up position. Come back. Breathe. This is a bit of an active stretch. You're using some of your muscles in your back, in your shoulders, in your arms. And relax. So we're going to do straight leg dips next. And I'm going to do them from the ground just to show you something a little bit different. So from the ground, I have one leg elevated, and I'm just going to lower and extend through my arms. So it's a very, very, very simple, small movement, and switching sides. You can see I'm only moving an inch or two, but boy, does this ever burn the triceps. And relax. Whew. And we'll get up. And we're going to get into arm circles for our round 3, group 3. So I'll show you a side profile here, just so you can kind of see what I'm doing. So trying not to move too much through my core. Trying to make these big circles as much as I can through my arms as I open. Trying to be nice and smooth, or as smooth as I can be. Good. We'll do downward dog next. I'll just show you a front profile this time, just for something different. So push-up position, hike your hips up and back. Really trying to get that nice flat back, even if it means you need to bend your knees a little bit. And then as you feel yourself loosen up a bit, if you do, then try and press your heels into the ground. And relax. And we're going to come back to those single leg, straight leg dips for our last round. So really firing up those triceps. So let's get going. So one leg's hovering, and then just nice and in control with your tricep dips. And switch sides. Whew, I need a little bit of a break there. So just taking that micro break. I find my hands are slipping too, so it makes it more challenging. And relax. Whew, glad to be done those. All right, we're going to go into our round four. So starting with a lateral swing. So you're going to find a wall, and you're going to swing side to side now with your legs. So now this is working on your groin and glute rather than your hamstring and quad like the first round of leg swings, switching sides. So that's the big difference here. It does mobilize your rotational core muscles as well. And relax. Moving into number 2, so against that wall again. Right leg back, left leg forward, bend the back leg, so bend your right knee, and push your hips into the wall. And that's going to stretch out your soleus, which is one of your calf muscles. And switching sides. So left leg back, keep the knee bent. Doesn't have to bend a lot, just a little. And then push those hips into the wall. And relax. And our third one is a burpee. So this is going to get our heart rates going. So I'm going to show you the hard version for round 1. So we're going to start going down, push up, bring our legs in, jump up. So down, push up, jump. Down, push up, jump. Down, push up, jump. Down, push up, jump. And a well-deserved rest now. Oh, no one likes burpees, right? So round 2, lateral leg swings to start. Find the wall. Open up your hips. Just try and get your breathing back after those evil burpees. Switching sides. And good. Next, we'll do the Soleus Stretch, so staying against the wall. Right leg back, keep the knee bent, push your hips into the wall, and breathe. Switch sides. Good. And relax. So this time with the burpee, I'm just going to go out into a high plank. So I'm going to not do the push-up. So that makes it a little bit easier on people. So down, high plank, in, jump up. Down, high plank, in, jump up. You can even get rid of the jump if you want to. So if the jump's too much, you can kind of just stand. And you can do one of these instead. But if you can do the jump, just adds a little bit of explosiveness into it. There's not a lot of hard movement today. Relax. But those dips and the burpees sure are hard. We sure do get a little work in. So, round 3 of our last group, we'll start with the lateral leg swings. Switching sides. And relax. Soleus Stretch next. Get into position. Bent back leg. Push the hips in. Let's go. Good time to recover your heart rate. Mentally prepare yourself for the last round of burpees. Let's switch sides. So we got 30 seconds of burpees, whatever way you want to do them, and then we'll cool down and relax. So get yourselves ready, figure out what style of burpee you want to do, and let's try and push ourselves for this last 30. So ready and go. So I'm going to do the push-up, up and jump. Push-up, up, jump. Push-up, up, jump. Push-up, up, jump. Try and pace myself, but push myself. Last one. And let's relax. Good job, everyone. So we'll move right into that cool down. So we'll start with the Soleus Stretch again. Kind of needed after all that calf work from the burpees. There's a lot more of it than you think. Jumping forward and back and up. We like to build in some redundancy into our warm-ups and cool downs, switching sides. Just so there's not too many new things coming at you at once. And if we're doing one of these stretches, it's probably because we need it. And relax. Next one we're going to do is a hip flexor stretch. So on the mat, one leg forward, one leg back, in a half kneel. Lift your arm up. Push your hips forward until you feel the stretch in your hip flexor. And switching sides, same thing. So leaning forward, arm up, really feeling that stretch. And we're going to stay there. Drop our leg to the ground like this. Stay nice and tall. So this is a pigeon, or modified pigeon. And then full pigeon, if you can get onto your elbows, that's the full pigeon. And let's switch sides. So leg comes forward into a 90. Other leg's back like that. And then you can come down like this. And T-spine rotation, so you should remember this from today as well. So right knee bent, over top, grab the leg, look towards your opposite shoulder, and breathe. And switch sides. Good. Lat stretch next, so I'll do this from a kneel, just so you can see a bit better. So grab and reach to one side. So I'm really feeling that stretch all the way down there. And let's switch sides. So I'm going to switch which leg I have forward. Leaning against my back leg here, which just adds a little bit of hip flexor and oblique as well. And our chest stretch is the last one. So finding a wall, thumb up, hand at shoulder height, rotate until you feel it through your chest and arm. Good. And switching sides. Rotate. And relax. Good job, everyone. Way to make it through another beginner workout. Second last one you'll get from me. So make sure you check out the workouts with Justin and Dave. So Dave on Tuesdays, Justin on Thursdays. They'll be continuing the workouts after the 12 weeks. So come April, they'll continue with those. And of course, you can always check out our other classes. So till I see you next time, enjoy your weekend.